Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, starting it off. So we are going to play as the Assassin turned Templar. So, relatively one of the shortest ones that there is to play. So, we're going to have some fun tonight.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de André and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are, but this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens!
Oh, a fight it is, I got you.
You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! How dare you show me such disrespect! You irresponsible wretch!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee! We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner!
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
Weapons. Sweet.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains!
Keep an eye out, lads!
We
Their
will
pals are still
find
out there
them
somewhere!
and let them bury what's
goes
left
again.
of you.
Hey! Hold a moment, Squire. I'll short work to you. Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ah, yeah! Ah!
Gotta free
Thank
the
you.
smugglers. A map. Some sort.
This is more like it.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Down, or you bleed. Hold you! I think not. Get back here now! You won't shake us so simply! Got him in sight.
Let's see, Eagle Vision. Let's see what we got here.
Time to gut.
Oh, this ain't good.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Pitiful one.
Captain Cormac
She's
has
mine,
the
ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Take
Ah,
our shit.
with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess. The Queen of War and Darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Fire!
Still reloading, sir! Ready here! No! No!
Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
I know we're really ahead of the games, but this was the thing about pirating and a lot of us introduced. Assassin's Creed 3. And it was enhanced in 4, then brought forward in Rogue. There we go.
A shame. Ces enfants chiennes, they will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Time for battle.
Stop them, boy!
On to flank! Ready here! She's breaking up!
Fire!
What is this? Ready to bark!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Where's the Royal? Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Fire!
That's for us, Captain!
Oh, shit!
He's breaking up! Incoming ship!
Fire!
Giving chase! Ready to fire, sir! We're headed right into them! Reload!
Fire!
No! No!
Fire!
Ready to box,
Move
sir!
it! Move it!
Hostile warship on our heels! Gunboat, Captain!
Fire!
Damn these eyes!
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of your Gerfaut. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier's pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. Fair old and show. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the We're rollicking bandy and
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
The hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Your piece working, check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Just like we practiced
Concept
in
of
our
Assassin's
safety
Creed
drill.
is to
Everything
be
gonna be okay,
accessing
guys.
your
Stay
ancestors'
positive.
memories.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
Fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
My fault?
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
What do we got here?
Flashing wireless signal? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Hacking is a reference to their other games.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Well then.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. Just, you should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story...
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins.
Contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Let's see what other things we can repair. Before we get back into the Animus and continue Shay's story. Booyah.
Okay, the numbskull is in another Animus sec.
If we do get to another thing about a Templar, I will definitely let it play.
great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site, and ruthless. But he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Haytham Kenway for another game.
This is a restricted area.
Another repair.
Hey, boss.
It appears thy job is done. Time to go to the Animus.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters.
Well, it was the first, it was the quartermaster to Edward Kenway. And
I hear Mistress Hope was looking.
And then Achilles is a future game. Will be Connor's mentor. Connor Kent.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Let's see what they got me doing.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. With more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you.
So nice.
You mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed?
He's right there!
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Huh, the classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Nicely done. I am surprised.
Here you are.
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Top form, Shay.
I see him! There!
Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done.
Death from above!
You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Good assassins never fall. I am waiting. Climb back up. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Crafting menu.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Remember what I taught you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that is language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Going to the ship to see what we got next. So it is interesting to play as this guy. It's a different whole story on the thing, so pretty cool.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at
Fire! For sale!
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Checking the map.
Achilles doesn't... me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office. Bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
With the South Cone hoisted as a wall, to stand by the coming of a storm. A paddy lay back, take in your slack, take a turn around the gaps and heave the ball. About ship's stations, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the hole. Well, I woke up in the morning stiff and sore, boys, and I knew that I was outward bound again. And the voice came a-bawling at the door, boys. The aftman an answer to your name. Paddy lay back, take in your slack, take a turn around your caps and leave.
There we go. Nice and easy.
As I walked down on Broadway one evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sail at John. Said I, and it's the way you send in, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can she dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I did not mind expense. I put her 2 gold earrings and they cost me 15 cents. And it's the way.
Ease off the way.
My dear Annie. Draw back.
Okay.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
Sure. When the time comes, they will invade and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Can't be far now, Captain.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
And let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
To sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful.
Now's the time. Let's board her.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Marshal the top!
Die, scum!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
For the Morrigan. Shit.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. It's a shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
What do you be needing today, then?
Got us some upgrades.
Rum bit of business, that. What's on your mind, Captain?
So.
Another time.
Captain Cormac! We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Anticosta. That's where we're going.
Ships ahoy! More fishermen from Persei.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Easy prey, Captain. More of them! Gunboats! Colors! I'm ready here! They can fire at anybody. Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
Dang it. Wasn't letting me attack.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge. Ships ahoy! More fishermen from Persei.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Here they come! She's breaking up!
Fire!
Open here!
let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar. Salt air, open skies, man out in the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
There it is. Anticosti. The Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Those clues up? We're getting close, Shay. Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Anticosti.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. I wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about. I suppose.
So, Louis Joseph, how goes the fur trade?
Not well enough to put beef on my family's plates.
If you want beef, bring the British brigs. They load it down with barrels.
Oh, yes. They're Irish farms yield much meat, don't they? That is smart management. Far better than the locals could do.
Let's see if
When we are done with you, return at once! Oh, by Beelzebub's wall! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it. I hate digging stone out of the frozen ground. Fixing it'll take ages.
I shall be forever grateful to you, sir.
there we go. Going up for a view.
Frank. We'll see.
This is more like it.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Go take out Washington.
So what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering like that? They're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often, it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
6 hellish months we've passed away in the cold Kamchatka Sea. And now we're bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui.
the River Valley. So this will finish memory sequence 1. And we'll continue later. Because it's a relatively short game. 6 memory sequences compared to the other games. So.
Get the mains free!
Some sort of cargo
Over there, Captain. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits. Two assassin allies have their home in Two Bends. Ahead.
We're bearing down on land, Captain. Hey! Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do flow. But a sailor land just like his dad, he loves the flowing bowl. The woman ashore he does adore.
Does the royals and tops!
When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey, come along, you jolly brave boys.
All down! All down!
So also we'll be I'm gonna try and do all this so that we can progress to the story, and also, you know, new Assassin's Creed games coming out next month, which is really exciting. We're going to go to the time of the Vikings, Valhalla. It should be tons of fun.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
That manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange. You have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence, Titian, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes, from the...
What it is and find Washington. You can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
To the Morrigan, everybody.
What's on your mind, Captain? Rum bit of business, that.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Red Bank in sight, sir. Good hunting ground. Should be nearby, Captain.
Douse all but mates! Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Royal Navy! They're all alone, sir!
Dang it, protected.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens,
Danger's behind us.
Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Enemy heading for us, sir! Gunboat, Captain! British vessels! They seem to be on the run!
Alright, I think I figure out what I gotta do. You're on the gunboat.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now
you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Get those clues up!
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Foremast,
Green! Short and all sail!
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington.
Captain's gone to the deep!
Putting some of that to the test.
Aye.
Yes, I must have.
You! Stop there! Don't just stand there like you're waiting.
Aye.
Hold a moment.
Hold you!
Oh, Captain would tell us but that it was fragile. Come on. Throw it on the phone. Stop. Get back here now. Found him! There!
Mount Verna. We know where this is. Jenny.
Yeah.
Now, what's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
And up we go.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
to bleed.
I don't know. Security's awful tight. The captain's already on there. Who knows?
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
He and half of the guests here tonight.
I'll have your scalp. Are you out of your mind?
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
No need to worry. You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
Time to escape.
God damn it. Better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
That bastard!
I've got a shot!
Captain Cormac at the helm!
Fire!
Taking a hit, Captain!
Marshal the top! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Easy, Frank! Ship coming on us, sir! Bring that, Captain! They're firing, sir! Full sail,
Brace
Captain!
yourselves! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked, he would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Land ho! Look out, Captain!
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Some sort of cargo there, sir!
It's so grim about... Said now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then.
Whew. Well, till next time, we'll continue Assassin's Creed Rogue Remaster.